Hello everyone. Today I am going to start the topic called IIR filter structure. We have discussed that for a filter to design we need to go for 5 steps. The first is we need the specifications. According to the specification, we have to get the order of the filter. After getting order of the filter, uh, first that means to get the order of the filter we have to go for analog filter design. That means the specification, which is digital domain, we used to convert it in analog domain using different methods like impulse invariance for a low pass filter design or a bilinear transformation method like this. And the omega we get, we use them for Butterworth filter, low pass filter order. Okay. Next, after getting the order, what we do, we get the transfer function of the low pass filter system in analog domain. Now afterwards we get the analog transfer function. We can reconvert it into digital domain because we are designing a digital filter. So what we are doing, we are again using either impulse invariance or bilinear transformation method, and we are getting from HAS, we are getting HZ. So now we got the transfer function. So this transfer function, we know that we have discussed also that the IIR system is basically can be expressed using a difference equation. From the difference equation we can get the transfer function of the system, and this transfer function composed of poles and zeros, right? That poles and zeros, we have the coefficient attached with the poles and zeros we have used as in a general structure form as AK and BK. So when we got this transfer function, we have actually found AK and BK. Now, how to arrange this AK and BK? Okay, this AK and BK, this will be governed by the third part, that is filter structure. Okay. So now this filter structure can be divided into several categories. As per our curriculum, I am discussing the 4 parts: direct form, 2 direct forms, 1 and 2, and 2 is cascade and parallel structures. Now what is direct form 1 and direct form 2? What we used to do here is basically we know the generalized structure, the generalized what we write for suppose for a IIR system, either we can express the IIR system as a difference equation like in a difference equation like which is recursive in nature, like suppose yn is the present input, and we can express it as form of summation of input bk x of n minus k, where n is ranging from k to where k is ranging from 0 to m, and minus summation of ak y of n minus k, where k is ranging from 0 to n. 0 to n. So this is the difference equation, and we know that these type of IIR filter, the difference equation will always be recursive. That means it depends upon the past value of outputs also along with the past value of inputs, and from that we can get the generalized equation of transfer function. If I go for Z transform, it will be YZ. This will be summation will be remained bk, and it will be z to the power minus k of xz. Similarly, here also we will get z to the power minus k of yz. So if we take the form in this way, we will get the generalized transfer function in the form of summation of k equal to 0 to m. bk z to the power minus k, and here 1 plus summation of k equal to 1 up to n ak z to the power minus k. We have discussed this part. So now what I am want to relate that this after designing a filter we have achieved this part too using numerical problem. So we got 8z now. So my 8z is obviously this is the zero part of the system and this will be the pole part. That means by using impulse invariance or bilinear transformation we got a transfer function in z operator form. Okay. Now how to present them in a structure form, the regular structure fashion, which are basically direct form 1, 2 or cascade and parallel. Excuse me. So now I am going to discuss that. So first start with direct form 1. So in direct form 1, this is the filter structure. I am dividing it the zeros and poles in two parts. So we can write that this part the zeros and this part the poles, they are basically in, I can write it in two transfer function form. One is only representing the zero, that means it is a all zero system, and this is a all pole system. Okay, so and they are in a cascade form. Now what I am going to do, I am going to get the difference equation of all zero system and I will get the structure from that. Similarly, I will get the all pole system and will do the structure form from that. Now how we can proceed in that way? First just take the H1z. H1z. So H1z, I am taking H1z as a, if I draw the structure in this fashion, suppose this is my H1z. So here the input is basically the input is entering, we know we have taken the hz as xz, yz upon xz. So output will be at the end of h2z. That means if I take this h1 and h2, output will be at here and input is at here. So here there will be an intermediate value. I am taking it as suppose w. So if I take the transfer function of hz, it is basically I can write the intermediate value from the all zero system is wz with respect to the input xz. So with these two quantity, I can write the equation, that is this will be equal to my summation of bk z to the power minus k, where k is ranging from 0 to m. Understood? Okay. Now, if I write the structure, the equation in this form, we can get that we can get the difference equation of the intermediate value with respect to the input in this form. So if I draw the structure of this, it will be like, suppose the input is entering, that is the xn is entering. First xn is entering, xn is now multiplied with b0. So there is a b0 over here. This is actually forming x0 bn and it is additive with a value with b1 coefficient along with a delay element of x passing after a delay element of the input. So this input, if I put a delay element here, I can get x of n minus 1 here, and this will be multiplied with b1 and it will be added up with the previous element. And similarly, this delay element will be again added up with the next delay element along with the multiplication of the coefficient. In this way, we can able to get the whole structure up to bm. and these values will give us the value of omega n. So this will be the structure for the all zero system. Okay, so this will be the structure for the all zero system for direct form 1. Clear? Now just look what happens in the next part. In all pole system, we can write it in this way. So here we are getting the structure, that is we have done it for all zero system. Then the input is, now in this system my input is Wn, and this Wn, or in transfer function form it is Wx, Wz, and this Wz is entering into my all pole system H2, and the output I am getting is Yz. So now the transfer function will be in between Yz and Wz, and if we write if I just arrange this transfer function in this way, and if I go for in the form of difference equation, I will get this structure. And in this structure, what is the input? The Wn was coming, so Wn will be there. This part is additive with a recursive structure. So in recursive structure, the Yn is composed of all the previous outputs. So if I think this is my Yn, the previous output I can only assume if I put a delay element here, Z inverse 1. So it will become Yn minus 1. This Yn minus 1 will be multiplied with minus of A1, this factor, and then this will add up with Wn, and all the elements sequentially will be add up with Wn. So there will be a summer. Here also for every element there is a summer, and these all are composed or making the final output Yn. So this structure will be known as direct form structure. Now if we add these two, all zeros and all poles, it will be look like this. So this, if we combine the two structures, we will find that this will be the overall structure of the FIR filter using direct form 1. Now here, this is very simple thing. We have just to concentrate and make the structure. And here in direct form 2, it is simple. It is always the similar thing. Only here we have initially take the all zero system and then take the all pole system. But in the direct form 2, we are doing the same thing. The concept is, first we will take the all pole system and get Wz. And from the intermediate value, we are going to get the Yz, and we will take the structure. But there comes a difference. Here the number of delay elements require more, because the delay elements are in the two sides of the structure. Whereas in direct form 2, we will get that the delay element will be in between. So the number of it will be becoming common for m, n maximum number of values. Now that's why the direct form 2 for IIR filter structure is much beneficial, because it give you cost effectiveness, because it requires less number of delay elements. We will see it afterwards. Thank you.